There is a very, very good news, big news, of course, coming from the camp of the Shatta movement. So, a selected few of the SM fan base, Shatta has another song with Beyoncé. They are preparing to drop not just Beyoncé, but other big American artists. Omabubo Omudin, to which may update Timo on that. Plus, Adolfo, a Ghanaian superstar, one of our topmost celebrities in Germany, known as Black Albino, landed in trouble at South Africa a few days ago. Now, you're receiving update on that news. Mede ebe bremo. So these two stories, mede bremo, to which it is trending crazily. Answer na mekom, please. First of all, like this video, share this video, and subscribe to our channel. Also, leave a comment under this post. May respond. You know how we do it. Let's get interactive. Now, out of Yensha saying free Black Albino's side. So, when we go to Germany, there is one superstar there, one celebrity. He holds down most of our A-list artists in Ghana when they go there. Your friend, Black Albino, extremely rich and successful businessman and musician. So he decided, say a few days ago, we take a trip across South Africa to go and chill, have fun, cool off and the stress. It be a 1-2 girl them, no near my day, a papi. Now, Okopiemu while cruising in town with his boys. Just a police stop them, ran a search on them. These things are common in South Africa. And then found huge amount of money. Due to that, they arrested him, sent him to the police station, and locked him up. So video, a screen is of the moment he was stopped together with his boys. Boy back were recorded here for security purposes. So you receive the updates, updates, and he said the money is super clean, and your fraud money, and your drug money, neither is it blood money or whatsoever. Will be back. Jane said a year. No, it was a legitimate business money. He went to transact a business there and then cashed out. And a warning. So they were on their way to bank, and the police decided to arrest him. So they really, really stressed him. They stressed him. He reached out to his team wanting an update. They were tight-lipped, saying, investigation is ongoing. But the only thing they would say, and he said the money was super clean. It was for a project they were doing. Now, Adolfo, this guy, because he's very huge in Germany, he also does music. Top shows in there. It is becoming a very, very big news in Germany and some part of even Ghana. So important. Say you better touch it on this. So we are following updates on Black Albino and the image at that screen. So any update, yensa ebekano yedibebremu. So Adolfo, we wish him all the best. In due time, I think his team will officially release a communique. Now, away from Black Albino, let us talk about Shatta Wale as well. Adolfo, so there is a good news. Extremely, extremely good news. Via Eba. And Shatta's good news now, shall say as rumors. We able to say, feature way. Mind you, Vibes Cartel feature, Mansa Musa. Just a lot of people didn't believe. They said, how can Shatta feature the world's biggest dancehall artist? John Legend, way back here, it came out, and draw, some people were fighting only for all these things to be true. Even, just Tommy Lee Sparta, Munina, Akaline, Munina, Project Omune Shatta, and a lot of people didn't believe. So something similar is happening. Now, a few SM fans on X, Shatta has another song with Beyoncé they are preparing to release. Now, and Troy, as you see on the screen, the first person out Troy, Big Dreams, who wrote said, Shatta Wale X Beyoncé again. Hey, Charlie, just a X, just a collaboration. Breaking news, Shatta Wale X Beyoncé with another collabo, them dead. This one was also coming from Justine. A year mind blowing. So a lot of people didn't believe. They were saying, hey, Omoboa, it is lies. This is something that is not achievable once again. And Justine back. I say, since people don't believe the second collaboration between Shatta Wale and Beyoncé, now let me bust your mind more. Shatta Wale has a collaboration with Meek Mill, Lil Deck, Lil Baby, and others. So this post on Makey, even though it could be engagement farming, and a omo year probably. It is also something that it is important to note, say it is achievable. Now, Shatta's biggest collaboration, it always gets leaked into the social media platforms, various ones, of course. And so people find it difficult to believe, only for later Chesebeba out to be true. So here in the Akasa, I'm hoping and praying, say it will be something that is very, very true and real. Because if it is once again a super, super big win for Ghana music industry. Any update in regard to this? Yedibe Bremu. Adolfo, which video we are? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Answer Nebe Jaimo, a few days ago, he appeared on Asempa FM where he spoke about wishing Ghanaian artists well and how he wants to make the industry thrive. Mama, share that video as a sign of Vimbas TV. So, and if you have anything to say, please let us know.
But one other thing, the point you make about support for the creative arts. I mean, sometimes it can be an albino and more creative art support from. It sounds very abstract. It is a can support because government will tell you, say, you're rolling out a government policy, year of return, beyond the return. I was said the amount for ever. You guys will just have to position yourself and take advantage. But what we always hear, I'm buying support for creatives, Nisra, I'm buying support for creatives, Nisra. Moka Sadiana, what do you mean? And then I'm buying a year. What should government do? Is it say, I'm buying Pest Cam Farmer, all artists? And I'm buying a day in terms of support for creative arts?
Well, sometimes some comments now, I don't really take it to heart.
Okay.
Because I feel the mindset around the creative arts is what is not making government take us serious.
Okay.
Because you can attest to it that maybe if a politician achieves maybe a height or a limit in his career,
yes,
you see how they celebrate around it.
Sure.
You wouldn't see any politician trying to fight it negatively, but they talk because they are well learned to the profession that they are into. So even though maybe almost a jobs, but it still looks business. From our side of the creatives, I think we've not been oriented, into what or who creatives are. So you find out that people find it easy that and all those things when government is looking at it, now why is it so maybe government wants to do something, but a statement from a nobody can make government come to the oil sector. No? Yeah. So we have a problem there. Yeah. So the people that are complaining are the same people that are fueling that thing not to work. Yeah. But if we can be able to listen to just one direction. Now I've been telling people, yesterday I was watching a video of George Britton about my brother went to London Saturday, a beautiful show. I sending a message because it was
okay.
But because of your lunch went
to me uncle and he invited you.
I'm sending a hot wave phone crab say was their own fan quenching they be challenge was a member, but Sak is somebody that I discuss a whole lot of things with. So he just said okay, cool, but maybe we can do it another time.
Sure.
But George Britton was talking about the people that were bashing Sarkodie. Say the show no koye and I show be, and I was like, and then see on because when we are talking about how we can paint this thing for government, I didn't serious.
These guys are serious.
It's like Sarkodie show, and how can we invest into this thing? So okay. Then let's invest. But obviously, now there's Sarkodie and then government will just brush it off and say, my friend, go and think of the cocoa side and let's see how much we can put there.
Yeah.
And government is a serious body.
Sure.
Yes, I mean when you go to parliament, nobody can just enter parliament as also share coat. But in our creative sector, no, we have to me share coat. No, we're right parliament no more. So that is why we are not getting the support we have to get, and that is what Shatta Wale has been preaching for over years. I met Sammy Flex, and Sammy Flex was like, "Honestly, was our problem," and he's been preaching about that for years, but people didn't understand until manager. No, people are seeing him like, Oh, that's the kind of woman and all. But it's not about money. It's about how we can build this thing for it to look like a serious venture.
Yeah.
Because
that is what is lacking.
That's what is lacking. Because I think what government have to do is do some small washing for us. We don't have respect in our creative arts, and so people have to get license to have a microphone to talk. That is one of the policies that I feel that if government puts that out, in Kofo, Bejais or Koto Mike, no, the camera seen in no Yes, so we need to have.
Answer, I'll be a musician. You should be licensed to work as a musician.
Exactly. Because our system.
With some criteria.
Yes.
Maybe also follow.
Yes, because in America, I believe they structured that thing years ago. So the musicians know how the system works. So Numa or call AB Hot 97 honest, hey, this is a serious interview. My menko ye me promotion na me ye bibia. So they take it serious. You want to be a content creator, you know that hey, no, there are certain things I don't need to say, there are certain things I need to say. So structure no what that about here no, there is no structure to it. Especially even it doesn't have to be musicians. Musicians even don't have to even get license.
Other creatives, no?
Content creators, those people that call themselves the gatekeepers, no, you need to get a license before you can call yourself a gatekeeper. Because if you have like the love for music, the love for the arts, fine. But the artists now arts na no. These are creatives. Creatives, no, they are like, you know, people in another world that think differently. That you need to take your time to understand. If you don't take your time to understand an artist, what do you say about them? There is this guy, in America. I'm about to pull up. If I say, Ona, what tattoo the ning na Ghana? Why? Because we were about them from radio. I don't know. Ultimately, you must say no tune to see go from stage. But only fans that die for him is arts. Omuye bibi. Gentia say Michael Jackson buy ya oye ni no. People were, you know, looking at him like why ni Jim Amobe Albino Kasa Bibri. What must I say? So I believe content creators, people who want to keep themselves as, you know, pundits, radio presenters, because somebody like Andy Dusty has been in this industry for so long that there are some key people. Sammy Flex can be approached to say, Sammy, how can we structure a license for people who want to do this content creating work? Because be out to me sorry. Sammy to me sorry, can nipa no hear me social media say, now we so free here.
And I think the word would be that space should be regulated. It may not necessarily be saying nipa nebenya license and the word timia, but there should be a body. About radio. For radio content, your National Media Commission, our more regulatory radio content. And say me can be radio so or options. Na it's yawa. You can either file the complaint at the National Media Commission or you go to court and sue me. In National Media Commission, how to regulate content. We don't seem to have, and share that may a very potent body. We can empower that commission and make sure somebody regulate social media content and then our content creation will be a whole new big thing. There are vloggers and bloggers all over the place, but that space doesn't look regulated. And that is the inkling I get from the argument you are making.
Exactly.
We need to regulate that space and make sure, because and also in the end, no one says because you're a blogger. And people can say question where they say bloggers never so question. And it tells you the kind of respect I'm for that form. We need to regulate and bring it up.
Exactly.
Not almost play or role in the ecosystem. Because it's a big space. We have to make sure that artists near enough family. Vlogger and also should be well regulated. No, enough family.
Exactly.
Online writers should be regulated. No, so the ecosystem would work and work well. And I think it's a really good point.
Yes.
And our result. The other thing will be what Nancy
Vimbaz TV.